Hello and welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been so long, real life got in the way. I've been cooking like a madman, and there was also an element of wanting to maybe keep some of this under my hat until after the YCS. But I am very, very proud to share with you guys my true one card combo for Silvy. People think Whiteforest has got no one card combos. That's not true. It's got absolutely loads. One card combo for Silvy, no discard. So here it is, true one card combo, no discard, fodder in hand, Silvy only. So we normal summon Silvy, which searches Tails. We activate Tails, which is going to search for a copy of LZ Azamina, activate effect, special summon itself, and we synchro 6. We synchro into a copy of the Wolf Tamer. And now the graveyard effect of LZ Azamina is going to get for us a copy of Deception. Activate Deception, sending Wolf Tamer as the cost for a copy of Hallowed Azamina. Hallowed Azamina sends Deception, and then this gets us a copy of Mu Resiliago. The on-summon effect of Resiliago is going to get for us a copy of Wanted. We're going to shuffle the Wolf Tamer back into the extra deck to special summon from the graveyard a copy of Silvy. Now we're going to link both of these away, and we're going to link them away into Cross Sheep. Now Resiliago will go back into the extra deck to add back to hand the Hallowed Azamina. There's a nifty interaction here that not everybody knows about. You activate Hallowed Azamina and then you chain Wanted. So Wanted resolves first, gets us a copy of the Witch. Hallowed Azamina resolves second, sending Wanted to the graveyard. It's a fusion summon our Ilia Sylvia. So now we can't be rude. This triggers Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep will special summon Silvy back from the graveyard. Now we've got Witch, so what we need to do is banish Wanted to put Deception to the bottom of our deck and get a draw. Whatever that draw is, we need to pitch it. If this was something like Fiendsmith Engraver or etc., obviously all of this changes, but for the purposes of this video, we've drawn a hand trap that we're going to pitch to summon the Witch. The effect of the Witch, we're going to get Sinful Spoils of the Whiteforest, and obviously that's set. We'll leave it face up though, just so people can see what's going on a bit easier. Now we're going to go Silvy plus Dear Bellstar into Moon of the Closed Heaven. Moon of the Closed Heaven. Link away for Requiem. Requiem effect. To special from deck, a copy of Lacrima. Lacrima effect. To send from deck, a copy of Fiendsmith Engraver. Moon of the Closed Heaven will be shuffled back into the extra deck to summon a copy of Fiend Smith Engraver, and then we'll link to for Fiend Smith's sequence. We're going to activate the effect of Fiend Smith's sequence using Requiem and Engraver as material. Keep Lacrima in the graveyard, that's important. And that's going to get us a copy of Aerial Eater. Now, if you're not familiar with this line, you're probably wondering, what on earth is Aerial Eater doing in a Whiteforest deck? So now what we're going to do is, the Fiend we're going to send, using Aerial Eater's effect, is Vision Resonator. Vision Resonator's graveyard effect searches a copy of Crimson Gaia, which will activate, bringing Vision Resonator back to hand. Sequence plus Aerialiter, link 3 for Agnum Day effect, reviving Lacrima, and now we can special summon Vision Resonator because there's a level 6 or higher dark monster on the field. So we special summon Vision Resonator, and now we synchro 6 into Reselia. Reselia's effect, pitching Crimson Gaia as cost, is going to get for us LZ. We'll special summon LZ, sending Sinful Spoils of the Whiteforest as cost, and that's going to get for us, pardon me, that's going to get for us Rusia. Sinful Spoils will reset itself, again, we'll leave that face up. And now LZ plus Rusia is Diabel. Diabel effect recycles the tails. Rusia special summons itself, using its own effect because there's a White Forest monster on the field. And then we link both away for Moon of the Closed Heaven. And then we link Moon plus Cross Sheep away for the new boss monster from SUDA, A Bowel AQ. I probably butchered that, the Lightless Shadow. We're going to activate A Bowel's effect, pitching Tails as cost, and that will banish until the end phase, bringing back our Diabel. Tails hasn't used its recycle effect either yet, so that's going to be recycled and set face down, again leaving it face up just so we see what's going on. And then we pass turn. So as we pass turn, A-Bow comes back to the field, and in our opponent's draw phase or standby phase, playing around things like talents, playing around things like thrust, we're going to recycle Rusia back to the field by putting Reselia back into the extra deck. And the reason we do that is because this triggers LZ, which is now back in hand. Now from one card, from just Silvy, in a deck with no one-card combos, we've got an Omni Negate, we've got Diabel to go into the Wolf Tamer during their turn, and not just that, we've got the Tails face down that can activate Diabel's effect for free, essentially, because you don't want to do Sinful Spoils as the cost, because if that gets reset this turn, we can't then activate it during their turn, and this is important, which links back into why Rusia is on the field, not just for the LZ as in hand, because we're playing Guardian Chimera, so we're setting up an Omni Negate, a Book of Eclipse, pop 2, draw 1, using the Chimera and the Sinful Spoils. And of course, we've still got a bow this turn to maybe, you have to pick, unfortunately. Assuming this is a one-card situation. In a real game though, you've still got 4 other cards in your hand, as well as the Silvy, because this was a one-card combo. So in a real game, you're not having to pick between using LZ for the Chimera play, because you need a card in hand, or discarding to pop a card or recycle a card. So from one card, Silvy, we've done all of this in a deck with no one-card combos. I'm going to make another video because Fiendsmith Engraver gets us to this same board. Now that I've showed you the tech with Vision Resonator, you've probably got a pretty rough idea as to how it got there, to be honest. But I know not everybody loves the Fiendsmith cards, but the thing is that in the current meta, having a deck with a really, really high ceiling is great, but how likely are you to get there, basically? Whereas in this version of the deck I've been cooking, which utilises Fiendsmith, the floor of the deck is really, really high. Really, really difficult to stop this deck from playing. So hopefully you liked the video. Wanted to keep it quite short and sweet. It's a Silvy one card combo, a true one card combo, and honestly, I'm pretty pleased with this one. So I kept it to myself for a little while. Do forgive me. Now that I've shared it with you though, please consider liking the video, dropping a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribing if you haven't already, because I do genuinely I appreciate it, I'll be honest. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope to see you in the next one.